share about how to create this form in component development in Joomla 5. From this video, I will share about how to store data that fill in this form, how to store this data in database. So I will share about that storing data in database in this video. So let's go to our project folder. To save the data into the database, we have to write the save methods. Let's go to our controller file, and there we have to write the save functions. Public function save. And we have to check if session check token post. I shared about this in the previous video. There is a token in form we added. So now I'm checking that token. Through new exception invalid token. Now we are checking that token. So that token is generated by Joomla. We don't need to generate that. So in the next step, let's create the data. Start input post get j form array. We are getting the data. This is the code of getting the data, and the next step is to add model. This dot get model, and let's give it hello. And the next step is try to check if model save data. We are passing that data. This dot set message, and this set message is when we save successfully, it will show this message. So save successfully, else through new exception save fail. So we are trying to save the data. If the data is saved, it will show the message save successfully, else it will throw exception of save fail. And try catch. Exception, let's give it E. This dot set message save fail. And just get the error message. This means we are trying to save the data. If the data is saved, it will show save successfully, otherwise it will show save fail. And we have to set read write. Then in the next step, this set read write route index.php option. I explained this in the previous video. We are calling our component route and view equal hello false. Now we have written the controller save method. Now we have to write the save method in model. So let's go to our models hello.php. Now also we have to write the save method also here. So let's create a save function, public function save, and we are receiving the data as parameter. And we have to connect the database in this model, in which database we want to store. So db equal factory get container get database driver. And the object is the data we get from parameter. Now let's try to insert the data into the database. So db insert object. Now we have to write in which table we want to store this form data. So let's go to our database. This is my database tables. So I will create a new table for storing data. So I will create by writing SQL codes. Let's write the codes. Create table, if not exit, and the table name is we can give as the other table. So the prefix is B58. You can give as your prefix name. In my case now FB58 is prefix, so I will create that, and let's give the table name. To be easy, I will give like this. And ID increment primary key, and the next one is the name we give in the form, name and detail. Name, let's give it Vacha 255, and it cannot be null. And the next one is detail, and it should be text. And the next one is created. Let's give is time stamp and for current timestamp. Now we have created, we have written the SQL codes. Now let's try to run. We give this table name, now we have successfully created the table. Here you can see ID, name, detail, and created. Now we have created table, and let's connect this table with our form data. So let's go to the previous codes. TB insert object. Let's write that table name that we created in this table. And object. And the next one is try catch. We are catching the error if there is error in saving the data into the database. After that, return true. Now we have write the saving data into the database. Let's try to run our project. So I will refresh it, and I have to log in again. Now let's try to add the data, for example John, and I add description. This is Joomla component. So let's try to save. Now save successfully, you can see. Let's check in our database. So I will refresh our table. Now you can see John, this is Joomla component. Let's give another data. So let's save this, save successfully, refresh. Now John Wick Joomla 5, you can see two datas. Now we have successfully saved the data into the database. In the next video I will share about how to retrieve that data from database and how to show in our template and how to edit, how to delete. I will share step by step. So for this video, that's all for now. Thank you for your attention.